What's going on, guys? Ryan here, and today we're going to be doing a quick update on our kindergartening series, the garden right here. As you can tell, there's quite a bit that has changed. Before I really get into the actual update for today, I want to show you a video that a clip that I recorded about a few weeks ago on the 4th of May. Today's the 21st, and it'll just show you a quick update, and then we'll get back to what I want to talk about now. Cause I gotta get it for the vlog. Okay, well first I gotta show you this. Right here, baby. Look. You know how this one was growing and it came off? But there, it's like a different leaf.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then there's this one.
That doesn't mean anything.
I know. I was really like, okay, maybe not. And I looked down on my app and this might be something else, and I'm pretty sure that would be like a weed. I came to this one. Where is it?
Ryan.
Where did it go?
Is it this? No. What'd you do? Pull the germinated seed out?
No.
Okay.
Baby, there was something right here.
It's probably in this mound. You probably pulled it out.
Okay, well, I don't know where it is on this one, but look at this one, babe. Look at these two. They're growing, babe.
We were gonna
I told you. What did I tell you?
We're gonna replant today. Okay, don't touch those.
Oh, so something's growing, babe. Should I look at the other ones? What if they're not growing though?
You're gonna pull them out.
So yeah, that was actually really exciting because the biggest problem that we were thinking about is what if the seeds died because of the night that it got close to freezing, or are cantaloupe gonna grow because the seeds are really old? And luckily, it looks like everything is growing except for the lavender. There seems to be one thing popping up in the lavender, but I don't think it's actual lavender, but we'll take a look at that in a second. I'm actually really kind of proud about what's going on here, but let me turn the camera around. So the first thing I want to mention is that over the past few weeks, I've been taking all the grass clippings and laying them down in here, so there's no weeds that grow in here, and so far it's pretty good. Obviously, there's going to be weeds around that little pile and around the fence line, but other than that, the grass is looking good. The fence doesn't look that great, but it's actually working, and it's not super flimsy. Then we also have these little half parts where you just step over so the bunnies don't come in. We've actually had a few bunnies get into the watermelon and dig up a little bit, but it didn't seem to hurt it. We did do a little quick paint job on the tires because it was going to get pretty hot, like up in the close to the 90s, and the tires still get a little warm, so I might have to do another coat just because there's so much black coming through. But they look pretty good, and actually I'm really surprised at how well the paint is sticking. It's doing really well. But this is the cucumbers, so we have quite a few of those plants coming in. Here are the Roma tomatoes. It looks like there's one here that's popping up. There's that one, these two, this one, and this one, which is looking good. And I think there's actually two more right there. So we're doing good on Roma tomatoes. The watermelon, there's a lot popping up. So we're not gonna thin it out quite yet. We're just gonna let them grow, and then when it gets to be a lot bigger and they're a lot more like spreading, we'll clip them down and yank them out and stuff. The cantaloupe, now these seeds are really old. They're like 3 years old, and we were really worried that they weren't gonna work, so we just put all of them that we had in here, and obviously they're still working. So we have what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 plants in there, 17 maybe. So we're doing good there. The jalapenos, depending on what the actual plant is, which I think are these, I think that's 2. That's another one. I don't think there might be another one here and one popping up there. So we're doing good on those. I don't think this is a jalapeno. It looks like a weed, and it doesn't look like any of the others. But now we have the lavender, and the only thing that I'm looking at is right here, and I don't know if that's lavender or not. So we either will get more seeds to put in here or just plant something else, which would be probably some sort of flower like cosmos. Because if you didn't know, my wife is a school teacher, and Mother's Day was not too long ago, and so for Mother's Day, her and her kids and some of her other 5th grade teachers and stuff, they planted some cosmos in some pots that they painted for their moms, and we have some of those seeds. So we're just gonna plop them down in here, I think, and they pop up in like over the weekend. It's really interesting how those pop up so quickly, but the lavender hasn't done anything, and all of these took quite some time to actually pop up, but everything's looking good. I don't know when the next update would be, probably when things are growing a lot more, but I will probably do another like clip or two over the course of the next few weeks, just to show you some of the progress, and then I'll do a full video on it. But other than that, there isn't really much else to show you other than the fact that the garden looks good. There's not a whole lot of weeds growing in here, and the bunnies haven't gotten in here once since we put these little gate things up, so that's good. But yeah, real quick before I end it, this month is May, and I told Ellie that I kind of want to do Mow May. And I love mowing. I love the sound. I love the smell of cut grass. And I wanted to just not mow the front or the back, way back here. And she said, no, you're going to mow the front. Whatever you do, you have to mow the front. And I thought, okay, I can do whatever I want in the back here. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is what the very back of our property looks like. We call it the pasture because that's what the previous owners kind of used it for. And I just kind of let it all grow, and then I went around the outside, mowed it down to what I would normally mow it. And then I also mowed around some areas where there's like holes, stumps, a little burn pile that I'm probably just gonna have to take the dump instead, some other holes, and then there's like a tree stump way back there. And then I thought, I also kind of want to do some paths in between just to kind of connect some of these spaces up so it's I can get to them when I mow. And also, if I ever choose to walk in here, I have the I don't have to go all the way around and walk in the tall grass and stuff. And I've been watering it back here, but I think it looks actually like really, really pretty. And I don't know if I'm going to leave it or not. I know that a lot of this type of grass or these types of weeds get really dry. Like this one's drying out already, and it's really annoying to, these are so bad. They're really annoying. And then some of these can get really thick down at the bottom. Before we actually moved in, we would come down and help Ellie's grandma, who owned the house, take care of the yard and stuff. So the first time I mowed it, I think I have a clip of it. The first time I mowed it, it was really, really high, and I actually broke the belt on the lawnmower. I want to say I broke the belt twice, but that time mowing, I broke it once, and so I had to leave the mower out here, and then I had to replace it and then get back to mowing. But it was massive, and it's just so beautiful out here. I even thought about these little trails in between. I can take Major, our dog, out here and just walk him in between, because he doesn't get to come out here just because the fence is taken down in some areas, and then these neighbors over here have some animals, so don't want him to be bothering them. But I mean, like, look at this. I think, in all honesty, a lot of these weeds I absolutely hate. Like this one, they do get pretty tall and pretty stocky at the base. This kind of grass, I call it cheat grass, and the other one is too. They just stick to your clothes and they poke you, and it's really annoying. And then the other one gets really thick at the bottom. But for a month or a month and a half or 2 months even, maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna leave it out here like this and just let it grow. I'm gonna water it so it doesn't get super dry, and we'll just see what it looks like and how it survives out here. and then I'll go ahead and mow it all, because I really don't want it to be dead of in the middle of summer and it's like 100 degrees out here and I'm trying to water it all. So I don't want to be spending all that electricity to pump all the water. But I did clean up the fence line a little bit and have these piles I need to like get rid of. But I did all of this just because I wanted to not mow back here, and then now I'm mowing parts of it and I have to work with it. But anyways, that will be it for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to smack that. Okay, I lied. That's not it for the video. I have one more thing I want to show you real quick. A long time ago, a few years ago, Ellie and I bought these chia seeds from Costco, and we were like, oh, chia seeds are good for you and they're organic, so might as well just buy them and put them in our smoothies and stuff. We don't drink a lot of smoothies, and we've had it for multiple years in our fridge. And I thought, you know what? Instead of throwing it away, they're seeds. So why don't we just toss them either in the yard, in the backyard, or back here in the pasture part, and just see if they grow? And I did that over here by this like these trees, and things are growing. So most of this is just grass, and then this, I think it's a type of plum tree, but all these little things, these are from the chia seeds because they're all throughout here. And I threw them all out here, and there's so many growing, and I'm just so ecstatic. And actually we'll probably have to take the sprinkler out here really soon to water it again, but I can't wait to see what it looks like. And like, I would love to eventually have this a place be like a walking garden where it's just really beautiful, and you could sit down and just be under the shade, or be all around like all different types of flowers and plants and stuff. But I think that'll be it for today's video. So you got a little garden update, and then you got a little bit of a yard update. But if you liked it, be sure to smack that button as hard as you can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, help me a lot, and I'll see you guys all next time.